Hey, welcome back to M Hood Fishing. Hopefully by now I'm like super tired because I've fished all night catching slimy black bullheads, or maybe something surprising like a brown bullhead, but it's supposed to be black bullhead, so hopefully that's what I did. And now the sun's coming up. Of course it's dark right now because I haven't done any of this stuff yet. Well, if I have done it, which, you know, I hope so, I want to do something else now. I've been successful. I've caught my bullheads, hopefully, and now I'm going to fish for other things. And let me tell you how I'm going to do that real quick before we actually do it. All right, last time I fished all night for cats, I was ready for something else, and I fished for bluegill, panfish, whatever I could catch on little baits, and I was successful with Mr. Crappie by Strike King. These are pumpkin chartreuse, and they're kind of fat. Might use these later on this morning when the sun's coming up, but I just got back from Walmart. Looky here, this is what I bought at Walmart tonight. We got frisky frogs, the black and green, little tiny things. We're gonna try those. And we got two different kinds of swim baits by Arky. I bet you've seen these in the store before. This is called Cajun Crick. I keep wanting to say Cajun Crack, but it's kind of a pumpkin orangey kind of little shad. These are the sexy tail shads. And the other one is your standard black and chartreuse sexy tail shad. We'll give those a go and see if we can catch ourselves some goggle eyes like in the last video, or bluegill, red ears, or whatever, you know. Let's catch some little fish. Maybe we'll catch ourselves a bass, but let's give these baits a go and see how they work. All right, I'm at a pond in Gretna, and I'm going to throw the avocado chartreuse, or black and chartreuse sexy tail shad. My hook is a little bent out. I'm going to break out the secret weapon here.
Crappie nibble?
Yeah. Crappie nibbles work on all kinds of fish.
Yeah.
Alright, so I tore this up pretty good. Had a couple bites on it. I've never fished this pond before, and neither is my friend Craig, who's with me. So we're going to move on down. We're on the opposite side that we started, over here by the dam, if that's what that is. So we're going to go with the Cajun Crick. It's kind of a pumpkin kind of color bait. Might work here pretty good. There are just tons and tons of turtles here. The turtles are super active too.
I've been tanning fish up.
I see that.
I've been tanning fish.
Well, there is a beware of alligator sign when you come in here. So. All right, I lost my last jig and float. Switched to this again. All right, so I've blazed through two ponds, bunch of different baits, only a couple of bites. He caught fish, I didn't catch her. She caught a bass and a warmouth. So we're gonna change to this, put nibblers on, and work our way out of here. It's starting to get warm. Finally.
There you go. Nice one there. Yeah, walk right there.
Finally, I catch something nice in this pond. That's the biggest bass of the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
In this pond.
Nice one there.
Jigging right off this structure here. Not bad.
Nice one. What you think, about a pound and a half on that? Pound?
Maybe a pound.
Maybe a pound.
Maybe a pound.
Nice little bass though.
Maybe a pound. I was just talking about maybe these two ponds that I just traversed might have more gar and cat and carp, more garbage fish than actual fish. But we know that it has warmouth, gar, and bass, because that's what we've seen. And we've heard that it has cats. All right, at first I didn't know what to expect from these two ponds. I just went around with Craig, and then after a while I started to become not really into it. Like I was like, oh, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening for me. He caught a couple of fish. I got a few bites, and I started to like wanting to talk shit about these two ponds. And then at the last minute I catch a nice bass. It was kind of like that for my catfish thing last night. Went to a few spots, it wasn't working, and I'm thinking, oh, it's too close to the full moon. Go to another spot, starts working. They're not big cats, they're not bullheads like I'd planned or like I wanted to catch, but they were channel cats, and I was catching. It turned out all right. So with these two ponds, next time I come back, I'm not going to be like so into throwing perch baits or panfish baits. Like I wanted to catch panfish today. I'm going to come more prepared for bass. I think this would be really good for panfish, like goggle eye, when it's cooler. There was some goggle eye activity, but they were small and not really worth wasting a lot of time on, though we did waste a bit of time on them. So yeah, just well excited now about that last fish. Makes me want to come back. Most of the fishing here didn't impress me till the last minute. Now I know what to do. I understand it. I'm ready to do it again. So see you next time.